Coming up on today's episode of Technoid, the Tesla Model 3 refresh is finally here. So many users are reporting it, including the one and only bearded Tesla guy. I'm going to give my spin, my reaction to this, and how this will affect my purchase of a new vehicle come 2021. Also on today's episode, Beats has secretly announced a brand new pair of headphones called the Beats Flex, and nobody knows about it, so you're going to find out today. And also, the Apple iPhone 12 USB-C fast charging combodulant has blown up in Apple's face, and people are finally starting to take notice, and I'm going to tell you why you should not be worried and you should be worried. And to the competition, y'all better not start bragging, because y'all are going to be doing the same thing in about a year or two. All of that on today's episode, so stay tuned. Yo, what's happening everybody? Michael here, welcome back to Technoid. I hope you're all doing excellent on this Friday afternoon. I apologize for the late upload, guys. Now, as you can see, I'm feeling a lot better. Yes, I'm still sick, but I have a lot more energy, a lot more capacity, and I feel, honestly, if I say so myself, I do feel congested, but mostly I'm able to move around, I can make videos again, and I have the energy. So I thank you guys for sticking through it, through thin and bone. I apologize for the lack of uploads again, but welcome back everybody. I hope you all are doing well. Now, for those of you returning to the channel, thank you as always. Please hit the like button. If you are new here and you are watching me for the first time and you are considering subscribing, please, by all means, hit the subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you do not miss when I upload. And follow me on Twitter at Technoid12. Now that we got all that out of the way, let's get going. So story number one, the main story, Tesla Model 3 refresh. Now, a couple of nights ago, I did a collaboration, or a week ago almost, I did a collaboration with Bearded Tesla Guy, who was a phenomenal guest, a very good person. I recommend you guys please check out that live stream. It was excellent. We had a great time. But in the live stream, we were talking about the Tesla Model 3 refresh. We were talking about things that were shown on delivery trucks, and he put out a statement saying that it was going to happen within weeks. Well, that came to be because literally last night while we were all asleep and waking up this morning, Tesla officially launched the 2021 Model 3. Now, it's not a new car. It's not one of those old-fashioned styles where, oh, every year we do this and now we announce the model. It's just a refresh, but this is the most significant refresh in the run of the Model 3 since 2017, according to some users, and for good reason. So taking a look from the website Electric, the Tesla Model 3 not only brings a nice refresh to mileage, but interior and also wheels and everything. So I'm gonna talk right through it. I'm gonna get to it. So the first thing we'll start off with is the range. Now, if you get the standard range Model 3, the standard range now goes up to 263 miles, which is up from 250 miles. The Tesla Model 3 Performance is up to 315 miles, whereas before it was 299. But the main kicker, the main one that really everybody was super shocked and why it's so critical, and I think this is going to be the best-selling Tesla, the Model 3 long range went up from 322 miles to 353 miles on a charge. That is incredible mileage, because not only is that elevating closer to the Model S in terms of mileage, it's only off by like a 40-something miles, but literally, it is the best mileage you can get in a sedan, a mid-range Tesla, whatever you want to call it. That's perfect mileage. I think that's kind of the midway. Now, of course, being that it's a smaller car, you are going to get a lot more. The speed did go down for 0 to 60. It's now down to 4.2 seconds, which is still incredibly fast. And most of all, the wheels have also changed. The 18-inch wheel has a newer kind of design. In my opinion, I like the 18-inch wheels a lot better than the previous ones. So they definitely redesigned it nicely this time around. The 19-inch sports wheel, of course, what we showed in the live stream is on this model. I'm not the biggest fan of it. I don't like it because it looks a little too bulky. So I'm going to stick with the 18-inch. But then if we take a look onto the website and more, the interior center console has the major refresh where you can mainly see what they've done differently this time. So the inside of the car has a matte finish this time around, whereas before it was more of a glossy piano kind of look. But taking a look inside of the car, you now have wireless charging come standard, which is something that the Model Y has done. Basically, since the Model Y and the Model 3 share the same car parts, they kind of just brought over what works and put it in the Model 3, but also adding a few new elements to make it nice. So for example, they no longer have the swivelly door. Instead, it's just one solid piece, which I think a lot of people are going to complain about, but I think I can live without that. Take a look now, the centerpiece, instead of it being a latch where you open up and down, it slides in and out so you can have the compartment to put things in. The glove box is rumored to have USB-C. We don't know exactly. There are tons and tons of other things that I can't get to all in this video because it's going to take up too much time. But quickly brushing up, The inside of the car is a matte finish. Again, like I said, it has a motorized trunk. So just like the Model Y, you can open it up without using your hands. It'll motorize up and down. On top of that, it also is rumored to have a heat pump. Some people saying that's why there's so much more mileage. So we'll have to wait and see if there's a heat pump in the car. But most of all, the biggest change that a lot of people are talking about, not just all of this, is that everything stayed the same price. Now, there are some things that I'm probably missing. If I miss anything, please hit me in the comment section. But from the naked eye, that's really everything with the Model 3. This is a significant refresh that I really didn't think was gonna come this week. I thought this was gonna happen next month. So this is probably the best time to buy a Model 3. Now, it's not known if this is gonna be a software update, if this is gonna be bringing the mileage to older models, but if so, that's cool. If not, that is even better if you're buying a brand new Model 3. But I can see Tesla pushing out a software update where it adds the range. Now, not to go unhindered, the Model Y and the Model X did get some range increases in there, but nothing was as big as this for the Model 3. Now, again, it keeps the same price, and being somebody like myself that is planning on buying a Tesla by the end of this year into 2021, this honestly has changed the way that which car I wanted. Originally, I wanted the Model Y, but after looking at the Model 3 and looking at the changes and everything that it brings, I gotta say, there's a lot here to make me not want the Y. So, man, this is gonna be some cool lit car, man. I'm sorry, I never get so happy, but Jesus, this is some awesome refresh from Tesla. Like, I'm actually really excited. This is something that I didn't think I would see this year. So honestly, guys, if I missed anything in the comment section, please write them down below. What did I miss, if there's anything at all? And also, one other thing I did miss, it has the blackout chrome, no chrome on it. It's black, so that's super, super cool. But guys, that is one sick looking car, yo! All right, now that I've calmed down, let's get to story number 2. Quickly, let's talk about the Beats Flex. Now, the Beats Flex is a refreshed version of the Beats X. If you guys don't remember the Beats X, basically they're the same headphone. There's no real big changes, except maybe 2 things. It has better battery, it charges by USB-C, which is a major plus for Beats headphones, and the price has been reduced to $50. Now, I'm not gonna spend too much time on this because we already know Beats is already getting rid of from Apple. Apple is just basically pushing them away. But the Beats Flex for $50, a pair of Beats with USB-C, that's actually pretty cool. So, if you didn't know they were releasing headphones, now you know. And lastly, the last story, Apple's iPhone 12 charging cable with USB-C and how this has become a big mess. Now, this piece in this video is going to be an opinion based. This is not a factual video. This is just my opinion, but with some evidence to back it up. So I just want to disclaim that right away. But as you know, Apple is not including a charging brick in the box. They are not including headphones. They're basically only going to choose the charging cable, which is fine. But a lot of people were really pissed off by this because the cable that they're using this year is USB-C to Lightning. Now, for tech fans like myself, I'm super happy that they finally are putting them in all of the phones. But the problem is that Apple is not including a charging brick, and it's going to be harder for people to get into this. Now, I've been saying it from the start to now, Apple does not care about the environment. They made this argument saying that they do, when in reality they don't. And if anyone tries to prove me otherwise, let me give you my evidence. Number 1, AirPods. Those things are not reusable. If they break, they can't reuse the parts. They can't even do anything with them. So you just gotta discard them. They gotta liquefy them, do whatever the hell they gotta do, but you can't reuse those. Apple Watch. If you break the Apple Watch screen, you can't replace that screen. It's virtually impossible. Jerry Riggs has proven it. Sam, the SMT, has proven it. So that's number 2. Do I need to go any more into this? But a lot of people have called me crazy. A lot of people have said that I was wrong and that this is a great move. Well, a lot of people are picking up on this and are finally starting to see the things that I'm seeing, and I'm here to tell you why you shouldn't get mad, but at the same time you should be mad. So let's start with why you should be mad about this. Now, for starters, the USB-C to Lightning cable is fine. I'm glad that Apple is adapting USB-C even though it's Lightning regardless, but at least you give users the chance to fast charge your phone. And the problem why it's bad is because they won't be able to use it. Some users don't even care or use USB-C. Some people haven't even used it at all. So the chance that you get them into USB-C, you failed, and you failed miserably. And the problem with taking the brick out is using that argument, using the argument that it's for the environment, when you know damn well deep down, you're not doing it for the environment. You came out with MagSafe, you came out with so many accessories. Why would you do that and then say we're talking about the environment? Why didn't you just do it next year? At least give yourself one whole year to market and advertise it. No, you did it this year because that's your pathway to removing the charging port and just go all wireless. Now, however, the reason why you shouldn't be worried about this on the other side is USB-C bricks are not that expensive. So you can go out and get yourself an 18-watt Anker or Aukey third-party brick and it'll work just fine with power delivery. This is your first opportunity to learning what Android users have been using, but at the same time, if you already have these chargers, that's fine. But the problem that I have is that the only argument Apple could have made to remove the brick, they used it and it failed completely. But I'm okay with that because this helps third parties get better sales because all you need is the brick. So I'm cool with third parties getting a boost in sales. But to the competition, like Samsung and other people, y'all need to stop bragging and saying, oh, well, we got the charger brick in our phones, because y'all know in a year or two, y'all gonna be removing that stuff from the box anyway. Y'all took headphones out the box, so what are y'all talking about? Shut your ass up and just go with the Apple train. Y'all gonna take that shit out the box anyway. And that's for today's episode of Technoid. Now guys, again, the last piece, again, it's just an opinion. It's a little bit all over the place, but I'm really glad to be back behind the camera. It's great to see you guys again. Now, of course, if you like the video, hit the like button. If you dislike the video, hit the dislike button. That helps circulate my videos as well. As always, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Take care, everybody. Have a great rest of your weekend. I will see you all bright and early on Monday. Take care and peace.